Hi there! Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from VictoriaWhitfield.com for your weekly love letter. This week, the message that is coming through for you to know right now is knowledge is not power. So, there's a big misconception that if we go to school and get an education and a degree at a certain level, like if we get our master's, if we get our doctorate, then that means we're going to be powerful and successful, right? Or if we read tons and tons of books, we read a book a day and we like tear through, or a book a week, just devouring up as much information as possible, that we're going to be powerful and successful. If we read all of the articles and know all of the news about what's going on, we're going to feel powerful and successful. Or if we go for more classes and more training and more certifications, or get more titles, or go for more levels of study in any system, that means we are guaranteed success. But what happens when, okay, you got your master's, you got your bachelor's, you got your high school diploma, you've got your doctorate, right? Or, okay, I got married. Am I a success yet? All these different achievements and titles. Or, I got the promotion. Am I a success yet? I got the car. Am I a success yet? Why don't I feel powerful yet? Or I read the book, and when's my life going to change? All right, that book didn't work. Maybe, ooh, that cover looks exciting, or that's a sexy title. I'm going to read that one. And, or if you're like me, you're on Amazon, and you're like, oh, so-and-so told me to read this book. Do-do-do, searching music, do-do-do. I don't know why I'm making do-do-do searching music. But anyway, I find it, yes, suggested readings. Ooh, that looks good. Maybe I'll add that to the cart. Ooh, that looks good too. Maybe I'll add that to the cart. Oh crap, I think I spent like $1 bajillion. Whatever. I already have like 8 books on my nightstand. I guess I'll just add another 10, you know? But we just keep consuming information. And gaining title after title after title. Or, oh, I went for yoga teacher training, but now I gotta get this add-on for restorative yoga. And now I gotta do acro yoga. Now I gotta do hatha yoga. And now I gotta do swimming yoga. Who knows what the heck? There's so many different add-ons. Here's the thing. Knowledge in and of herself is not power. It's not. And if we're stuck in this cycle of preparing, right? Once I get my doctorate, then I'm going to start my practice. Or once I start my business, then I'm going to be happy. Or if I read that book, I know my life is going to change. It has to. Or if I go to this seminar and complete it, then all my problems are solved. Or if I buy this product, this thingamajiggy as seen on TV, that commercial where they say, set it and forget it over and over, that means my whole life is going to change. And so we consume, and keep putting off, realizing the vision of our happiness, whatever that may be, right? Or realizing the vision of becoming finally good enough. Could your desire to achieve be driving? Could your desire to, for more, be driving this consumption cycle. The desire to achieve constantly and just keep going forward without implementing anything, without looking back and saying, you know what, I've accrued a lot of knowledge. I've done a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of experiences. I'm going to take this and I'm going to teach it. Or I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it to this and change things. Here's the thing. If we keep just preparing and preparing, I'm listening to the angels speak, so that's why I have to pause from time to time. If we keep just preparing and preparing and preparing, or consuming and consuming more and more information, certifications, titles, and blah, 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 nothing ever gets done. There's a fundamental underlying belief. If you haven't taken that step, that first step into making your vision real, if you haven't taken the leap of faith yet, both of which are actions, if you haven't done something like that, you just keep preparing, you're afraid. There's this underlying belief that I'm not good enough. So I have to keep taking in more. I'm not good enough. Maybe this person knows more than me, is smarter than me, or maybe this is this outside external thing or event is the solution to my problem. Fix me. You fix me. Because I'm not good enough to fix me. You got it. Whoa. There's a dependency there, an external dependency, which fosters insecurity and instability in our lives. And I'm starting to hear the oracle cards calling in the energy. 1 second, ladies. What it comes down to is this. Knowledge is not power. Action is power. Action like implementation, confrontation, application. I was reading a book recently, and the author made this incredible point that about himself, why he was able to achieve so much success. And he says, I read very slowly because after I read a chapter in a book, I cannot continue to the next chapter until I have either taught about the chapter I just read or have applied and seen the results of the chapter I just read. I will not continue. We don't just blaze through, and I respect that completely. And the energy just is vibrating very strong around that practice of do not continue without reflecting and implementing. All of the data, all of the experience, all of the certifications, all of the information, the books, the events, the techniques, and blah, 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 blah. Even watching these love letters, guys, I send this. Ladies, men, kids, cats, because I know some of you have your animals with you watching this video. You and I, you gotta implement if you want to gain the power. You have got to take action. Put your foot down and say, no more. I have got to move forward. I need to act on all this knowledge. Spirit brought all these experiences and all this information into your sphere of existence for a reason. You got to actualize here. And now the oracle cards are like screaming. Okay. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you in the energy. This is a strong challenge to take action. It's scary, naturally. But you know what? When we take action, we claim the potential energy that's out there waiting for us. We're able to say, you know what? Thank you, abundance. grounding it. Action is power because it's grounding, right? Ground the immaterial into the material realm through our actions. The oracle cards for the week is Goddess Guidance by Doreen Virtue, and these are the oracle cards out of, I think we're at 12 decks. Here at the dojo, I scan my hand over and I say, who wants to speak this week? And the one that has the strongest reaction with my palm, I'm like, all right, this is the one who wants to come forward. So let's see. What do the ladies have to say about knowledge isn't power? Action is power. What do we need to know right now about that? What's keeping us from taking action? So here's who came forward in the energy. The goddess Maybe. Cycles and rhythms. And the message underneath her is this beautiful, highly intuitive, dancing card. Blue and purple images of mental and emotional communicative energy. Her message is honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So I'm going to read a little bit more. And, let's see what the channeling is from Doreen. All of life is cyclical. The moon, the stars, and the very universe. Life inhales and then exhales again. So why should you be surprised or upset that you too have cycles? There are times when you feel energized, awake, and alive. There are other times when you feel isolated and shy. Your body too goes through pronounced cycles and changes. The angels are saying whether you're male or female. Celebrate these rhythms and embrace them as the essence of the lifeblood that courses through you. Okay? So some of the extra readings are make time to rest, initiate steps, actions to alleviate depression or lethargy, take better care of your body, seek support for dealing with any emotional crises, allow yourself space to grieve and take time off. Know that a lull won't last forever in your activity. And a doorway of opportunity has opened up and you need to walk through it now. And so there goes the energy amping up again. Time to turn on the action, Jackson. Also, in the energy, some of the angels are coming through and saying, hey, wait a minute, you've got a lot of high achievers out there. And what they're saying to the high achievers is, sometimes we are putting out so much action, production, productive, confrontational energy that we're maxing ourselves out. So this goes both ways. There's a cycle for rest as well as a cycle for production and output. If you're feeling overwhelmed with the push, it's time to retreat just for a little while and recoup your energy. But if you've been in preparation mode, look, there's not just one season on Earth, there's 4. You know, there's summer, winter, I had to think about it, I'm like, seasons, summer, winter, springtime, and fall. So perhaps if we're in preparation mode, oh, wishing, we're in harvest. We're sowing seeds, right? Sowing seeds in springtime, and then the summer everything's growing, and then harvest, and then winter. So winter is resting. Spring is productive. We got to sow those seeds and see everything bloom. Summer is play. And then harvest again, another action cycle. More blooming is coming through, but it's time to take and store up for when it's resting time. So honor your cycles. But in particular, the angels are saying for this week, it's time to take action. My question to you, our question to you, is where do you need to put your foot down? Where do you need to finally put your foot on the gas? Or there's putting your foot just down, but put the foot on the gas and say, all right, it's go time. I've been thinking about this and flirting with this for a while, or I've been dancing around, just like Mavie, dancing around this for a while, hoping that someday somebody else will finally figure out what I've been thinking. No, what have you been avoiding? Putting your foot down, putting your pedal to the metal and saying, okay, we're going to go on this. Comment below, email back, and send it to me. And then take action, because you know I will. Okay? Let's make a pact to finally take action and claim our power, because action is power. All right. I love you tons. I'll see you next week. Mwah.